Gigi Dall'Igna is relentless. He won't allow a rider like Marc Marquez to slip through his fingers, insists Danilo Petrucci. His approach is uncompromising. He's relentless in his method of reasoning and unwavering in the pursuit of his goals, Petrucci explains. Dall'Igna's strategic thinking leaves no room for error, and his determination to secure the best talent for Ducati is unparalleled. This ruthless drive has been the cornerstone of his success in transforming Ducati into a dominant force in MotoGP. Therefore, the future of Marc Marquez and Yamaha in the world of MotoGP seems intertwined, with Pramac Ducati being an important link between them. As the Catalunya MotoGP weekend gets underway, it comes amidst two important negotiations that have the potential to change the landscape of the 2025 season. The first critical discussion revolved around Ducati's decision regarding their rider lineup for 2025 and their allocation of factory-spec bikes. Currently, Pramac Ducati faces an important decision: whether to extend their partnership with Ducati or switch to satellite Yamaha team for next season. Interestingly, Marc Marquez was at the heart of these two important negotiations. Marquez has made no secret of his ambition to ride a 2025 spec Ducati next year. Currently, Ducati is considering whether to replace incumbent rider Enea Bastianini with Marquez, who currently rides for Gresini, or Pramac's Jorge Martin. However, Marquez appears to have softened his initial stance demanding promotion to the factory team, now indicating that his main concern is securing a place at the factory. Welcome to GP Talks. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. Gigi Dall'Igna's relentless pursuit of excellence means he won't easily let a rider of Marc Marquez's caliber slip away, according to Danilo Petrucci. Petrucci, a former Ducati MotoGP rider and Grand Prix winner, believes that Dall'Igna's determination and strategic mindset will play a crucial role in Ducati's 2025 rider lineup decisions. Petrucci shared his perspective on the situation, emphasizing that although he doesn't have insider information, he strongly suspects Marquez will be a key figure in Ducati's future plans. I don't have insider information, but I have a hunch that it's going to be Marquez, Petrucci explained. He also acknowledged potential complications related to energy drink sponsorships, but remained convinced that Dall'Igna's strategic thinking will prioritize securing Marquez. Something I then feel bad about for Enea, but Dall'Igna won't let a rider like Marquez get away. Petrucci elaborated on Dall'Igna's mindset, describing the Ducati general manager as ruthless in his pursuit of goals. He brought the Ducati to win because he's ruthless in his method of reasoning, in the sense that he's ruthless in the pursuit of his goal, Petrucci noted. This approach, he explained, has been instrumental in transforming Ducati into a dominant force in MotoGP. He can be nice or unpleasant, but he has made Ducati the team of reference in MotoGP. Reflecting on Dall'Igna's potential plans, Petrucci suggested that the general manager is eager to see what a rider like Marquez can achieve on a Ducati. Knowing his way of thinking, I think Gigi wants to find out what a rider like Marquez can do on his bike, he said. As the MotoGP season progresses, the competition for the official Ducati seat intensifies. Gresini's Marquez and Pramac's Jorge Martin are both being considered for the coveted position, currently held by Enea Bastianini. Martin, who tops the MotoGP standings ahead of the Catalunya MotoGP, along with reigning champion Francesco Bagnaia in second place and Bastianini in third, highlights the high level of talent vying for the top spot. Marquez, currently in fourth place, is still chasing his first victory on a Ducati. The decision regarding Ducati's 2025 rider lineup is expected to be made by the end of the month at the Mugello event. Petrucci expressed sympathy for Bastianini, who he believes hasn't had the opportunity to showcase his full potential due to an injury last year. I feel really bad for Enea because I don't think he achieved as much as he could have without the injury last year, Petrucci said. I don't think he's expressed his full potential on the factory Ducati, and I hope he succeeds. Ultimately, Petrucci's insights underscore the high stakes and intense competition within the MotoGP world, as well as Dall'Igna's unwavering commitment to maintaining Ducati's status as a premier team. But on the other side, the futures of Marc Marquez and Yamaha in the MotoGP world appear to be intriguingly interconnected, with Pramac Ducati emerging as the key link. As the Catalunya MotoGP weekend unfolds, it does so against the backdrop of two significant negotiations that could reshape the 2025 season. The first major discussion involves Ducati's decision regarding their rider lineup for the 2025 season and who will receive the coveted factory-spec bike. The second pivotal decision is Pramac Ducati's choice between continuing their partnership with Ducati or switching allegiances to become a Yamaha satellite team next year. Intriguingly, Marc Marquez is a central figure in both scenarios. Marc Marquez has been explicit about his desire for a 2025 spec Ducati next year. Ducati is currently contemplating whether to replace the current rider Enea Bastianini with Marquez from the Gresini team or Jorge Martin from Pramac. However, Marquez seems to have softened his initial demand for a promotion to the factory team, now indicating that he is more concerned with having a factory-spec bike, regardless of the team colors or brand. This development brings Pramac Ducati into the spotlight. With Jorge Martin poised to either join the factory Ducati team or leave the manufacturer altogether, Pramac stands to lose one of their key riders. This creates an opportunity for them to potentially bring in Marc Marquez, offering him a latest spec bike similar to what Martin currently enjoys. Martin's current standing at the top of the MotoGP rankings after 5 rounds, despite not being in the factory team, demonstrates that factory support is not a necessity for title contention, a fact that has surely caught Marquez's attention. For Pramac, the appeal of having a rider of Marquez's caliber in their garage is evident. His presence could keep Pramac competitive in the 2025 championship race, an outcome less likely with a rider lineup of Franco Morbidelli and the probable addition of Fermin Aldeguer. However, this scenario hinges on Pramac's decision to stick with Ducati, as they can only offer Marquez a 2025 spec Desmosedici if they remain with the Italian manufacturer. Ducati's management might see Pramac as the ideal destination for Marquez if they can make the financial aspects work. By promoting Jorge Martin to the factory team and placing Marquez with Pramac, Ducati could maintain a strong lineup across their teams. Pramac, therefore, faces a critical choice: activate a clause in their current contract to stay with Ducati through 2025 and 2026, ensuring they have factory machinery, or accept a financially attractive offer from Yamaha to switch allegiances. Yamaha, on their part, is eager to secure a satellite team to bolster their presence on the grid in 2025. Lynn Jarvis recently expressed confidence in attracting one of the existing teams. However, VR46 has reportedly declined Yamaha's overtures, despite the historical link with Valentino Rossi, and Gresini has confirmed their continued partnership with Ducati for next year. This leaves Pramac as Yamaha's last hope to achieve their goal. Pramac is at a crossroads: stick with Ducati and bring Marquez into their fold, or switch to Yamaha. If Pramac decides to partner with Yamaha, and Ducati chooses Jorge Martin for their factory team, Marquez and Bastianini might find themselves seeking competitive rides with other brands, bringing KTM and Aprilia into the mix. Ducati has promised to finalize their rider decision by the end of May at Mugello, while Pramac reportedly has until the end of July to decide between staying with Ducati or moving to Yamaha. This weekend's Catalunya round is expected to add more clarity to an already intricate situation. The decisions made in the coming weeks will significantly shape the landscape of the 2025 MotoGP season, with Marc Marquez's future hanging in the balance. Thank you for watching. Keep your engines warm for the next race.